We are. I thought, fuck, I haven't said this bit. Oh, swore already. I've sworn already. Oh, bugger. They're gonna
That's
be.
it, guys. Catch us all later.
Good night. I'm off to go and use my coily tool.
Yeah, you got to walk to use that coily tool.
What we've done is we've just had
I'm just going to use
little
my coily tool anyway.
We had a little bit of a debate. Now, obviously, there's going to be a lot.
We did have a debate. You spit dummy.
I didn't spit any dummy.
I like to use my coily tool.
I like to use the coily tool because it's a very interesting tool.
I won't use it. Well, Tofu one. No, it's got to be a proper coily tool.
It's got to be. Hey, he's one of the original creators. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't give a fuck. It has got alcohol in it. I don't have to show it now with no alcohol. So what we're talking about is I've got the new Regenesis from Death Wish, right? So the review coming out for that. So we were talking about with it being 2 posts. And that sometimes it can be, and let us know that. Obviously, the people who build quite often, it's going to be very easy for them. But 2 posts can be a little bit fiddly getting them 2 coils in. Now, I said I find it a little bit easy when I use the coily tool. I have a little look where I think it is, and I just say I think it's a 5. I'll start off at 5.5 until I work out what it actually is, because you obviously know from which RDA you're using. And then I'll just cut them both nicely, and then just fit them in, and then bang, screw them, done. So Mark went, well, you don't have to use the coily tool. What you do is you just stick one in, clip it at the end, and then stick another one, clip it at the end, make sure it's right up against the post, then put them in, and then pull them back out again. And I went, well, it's just as simple using the coily tool.
Why?
But I'm going to...
Because you're guessing... Right, Aidan, you're guessing all the time. Whereas I'm not guessing.
Once you've done that RDA, you're never going to guess again, are you? Because you're going to know that it's a 5. So once you've done it and you re-wick the RDA, you've already done it once at the beginning, and you know exactly how perfect it is. I now know that this needs to be a 5. So next time I will do it at a 5. I'm not going to be guessing, am I?
I think we should just let him use the coily tool, because he's going to
I'll
get
let
very
him use
upset.
the coily tool.
Yeah, he's going to get very sad.
I'm using the goddamn coily tool. I tell you what, this done half kick out some cloudage and really good flavour.
You got that on the G2?
Yeah. Cloud today, that's really nice. Really nice flavour. And ladies and gentlemen, we have got a new flavour out. I don't think you've got some of this yet, Sean, have you? The choco.
Yeah, I've got some.
Oh, great. So, I don't know if you've got any out. Yeah, this is really, really nice. We will be talking a little bit about that. And you will have your chance, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you trying it now, like?
Yeah, well, we don't have to talk about it right now.
No, I'm saying, are you trying it? Or have you already tried it?
I'm on it. I am on it like a car.
I've not tried mine yet. I'll go and I'll nut test it on here.
Oh, go on, yeah, mate. I like it when you're nut testing stuff.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to be able to get your hands... Sorry, I'm just making sure my mic's done right properly because it was messing around last week. Yes, that's done. Don't forget, next week, ladies and gentlemen, later on in the show, you are going to be able to get your hands on some of this.
And next week as well.
And next week as well. Hey.
And probably the week after.
Yes, you're right, ladies and gentlemen. Just a big shout out to Mr. B. He's got some family stuff going off. So big love to Mr. B. Sean stepped in like normal. He's an absolute star. Big love to you, Mr. B. I hope everything gets a little bit better. And we are thinking about you. We're a burp halfway through.
Hey, well, wasn't it? Once it's his missus' birthday as well.
It was, yeah. Happy birthday, Samantha. She's absolutely lovely, Samantha. Sorry, I'm not very well organised here. I'm not organised at all.
Well, get your knickers straight then.
Mark, it has been two.
Back.
It's been 2 weeks.
It has.
Tell me what you've been up to.
Bit personal, isn't it?
Oh, I didn't obviously mean naked stuff.
Nout. I've been up to nout. I've been doing blooming work and coming home and then going back to work. That's about it. Now, I've been doing a little bit more at room, doing little bits and pieces, just little titillating.
I have obviously noticed as well with this. It's been fantastic. You've got loads out. Is it series 2 now? The mech stuff.
No, I'm still on series 1. I'm up to season episode 8. There's going to be 10 in the season.
Yeah, that's right. So we've got a couple more, and then you'll be on to season 2. Yeah,
but I've also been putting up other little bits and pieces as well.
I thought that retro... You haven't seen it yet, have you, Sean? But that retro look...
I was just watching it before the show there.
2017 when we were at Expo. I think I've lost a bit of weight in my face as well.
I couldn't believe seeing alien piss.
Yeah, that was.
Those were the days.
You were saying it looked a bit small. To be honest with you, the 2017 was big, but it wasn't as big as the 18 and the 19, were it? Because they just got bigger and bigger.
Huge.
Because didn't they had 2 holes then, didn't they?
Yeah. And that was the one where they had all the stuff around the sides.
So yeah, I'm enjoying doing these little. I tell you one thing, you doing the underdog one made me chuckle because that was when I used to actually talk on my up and closes.
So what did you do after just mute it?
No, I still kept the talking bit in and everything, but I altered it a little bit. But one thing that obviously it's sort of like getting rid of all the URLs. It's like, shit, I didn't know that had a URL.
That is an absolute nightmare now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't see what the problem is.
Well, let's face it, Underdog, CC Coils, they're no longer there. CC Coils. Yeah, you know what I'm on about.
CC's still there.
CCC, Cloud Chasing Club. I'll get there eventually.
Yeah, you got that.
They even exist anymore. So the URL's dead anyway.
I've been enjoying watching them mechs. I've really been enjoying them.
Yeah, I think it's a nice. I think you've come up with a cracking idea because I think a lot of people like that retro stuff. John the Vaping Joker, hope you okay, buddy?
It's like what I was saying before the show. I think to be honest, for the hobbyist at the moment, like a hobbyist on YouTube wise, the retro is kind of all we've got. And I think it's nice to kind of revisit that old stuff, you know.
And also the short videos. I mean, most of them are around about the 4-minute long format. So on an average, so it's not a big long video that you got to troll through.
Yeah, also the fact, a little bit before, obviously, with the reviewing bit, with time constraints with your work. You know, having to come in, you're going to have to test the product, you're then going to have to get down and do the download, and then you're going to have to cope with Wobble Gob, which can take so many hours, and then spam it.
Let's face it, if you've come home from a 12-hour shift and you're tired, Wobble Gob is inevitable. So it takes you twice as long.
Yeah. So then obviously what's going to happen, like you said, it's going to take you twice as long, where this sort of format is you're going back to your old videos, sort of like splitting the middle bit out of it and making it into a review. And I think it's perfect. You can put them out all the time.
And when you think about it, a lot of the videos that I've started putting out as well, people haven't seen, you know, the people that follow me now have probably never seen them. So it's sort of like, it's still a kind of a new video to them.
Yeah. Well, there isn't that many. Before, you've got to think when you were doing it, there was quite, not an overly amount of number of people doing MechMogs, but there were quite a few. Nowadays, there isn't anybody doing that at all, really, is there?
No. So the plan is, once I've done these retro videos up, I'll be starting the new ones, but I'm going to keep the same format.
Yeah. Just do the download, look round it, how the switch works, how it is, and top cap and all that stuff. And
I think I'd like to. Can you remember Reverend Vapor?
Yeah.
Now I'd like to go down not quite his route, but that kind of a bit more in-depth, arty-farty type looking.
Yeah, videos. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did really, really well. That they must have took some time to do. But if you're looking at only maybe putting one out a week or a couple out a month, then because you're not going to be getting a mech every week, are you? It's going to be one or two through the month.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't imagine there's that many getting released.
That's the thing with mechs as well, is they're not cheap, are they?
No, not at all. So yeah. Season 1's, they're all genuine ones. I think season 2 will be the Attack of the Clones.
Obviously, I won't put that in your video.
I won't be putting anything in my video. Well, I think that's another thing that I've done as well. There's no title, there's no picture, so people have actually got to watch it to know what
it actually is. Big shout out to everybody who's joined us this week. Big love to you all. Like I said, Mr. B's not here, but big love to Mr. B and the family, and also a big happy birthday to Samantha. We are joined by our fourth caster, who always stands in. He's absolute star, and he's my mate, Sean. How are you, brother?
I'm all right, mate. Good.
Have you recovered from the shit ass long show that we did on Thursday?
No, I enjoyed it, mate. I thought it was fucking brilliant. It was really good fun, and you did amazing, mate.
Well, we did. All of us did, and people in chat were amazing. We started off at 9 o'clock, and we got done with 17 auctions by 11:45. And the grand total that we raised, which has now gone up, we are actually at £2,700, which is amazing.
That's brilliant.
Really, really good. I'm going to be closing that tomorrow and stopping it after the show. So it'll give everybody a chance. If anybody wasn't able to donate, they can do now. And I did a final little vlog as well, just to say thank you to everybody, which was good.
It's brilliant, honestly. Hats off to you.
Yeah, bang on.
I can't thank the companies. Jason's in there as well. I'm not sure if Mike's in. I know Jane's in. I can't thank the companies enough who supported us. It were just amazing, and some of the prizes were top notch. I'm quite looking forward to when Jane gets.
With you, Aiden, I think all the prizes were top notch.
Every single prize was top notch. You're totally right there, my brother.
They were.
I didn't mean it's a literal, but if you're going to take it that way.
I think he's just getting you back for kicking off about there.
I'm still sticking to my fucking coily tool. I don't care what you say.
Your coily tool, kid.
Like I did say to you, ladies and gentlemen, we have got the Rocha Project, the brand new flavour. Are we going to have a? Have you done the knuckle test?
It come with a fucking lion bar.
It does,
yeah. Well, that's what it's based on.
That's what.
Fucking brilliant.
It's based on the coconut lion.
Yeah.
Now,
it's fucking class, isn't it?
As people might know, watch my videos and watch the lives.
I'm not to this.
I've not tried it yet.
So I'm worried. Just to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Are you worried about it? Like, are you in?
You're doing a proper review, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I'll have a go. I'll have a go of it. Are you in two minds whether this is going to be nice or not?
I've tried these before.
I've never had one,
but I'm not really into coconut. Diabetes, I can smell it.
Oh, they're nice.
Oh, sorry, you lot have done it.
Oh my God, they're banging.
So obviously we all know what Jay's like. He's a fantastic mixer, and if he finds something he quite likes, he likes to replicate the flavour. And I already know what these taste like, and I'm not really into coconut, but
I'm going to save a little bit.
If you are tuning in just now, we are a vape show, not a cookery show.
Oh, they're nice. They are. They are, aren't they?
They're not over coconutty, are they?
No, they're not.
And that's what you're getting from this juice. You're getting that white chocolate with you're getting that caramel, sort of like a wafery sort of taste to it. But you're not getting the loads of coconut, are you?
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I think he's done well there.
On the knuckle, you're getting a bit more of the caramel. You know, it goes around the outside on the knuckle taste. Okay.
That is beautiful. Again, he does say himself, I couldn't vape that all day. It's too sickly for me.
Yeah, it is a little sweet, but boys, he got it.
Nailed it. And
I would say his is slightly less sweet.
Yeah.
The actual bar.
Yeah.
But ooh, that bar's gorgeous.
Oh my God, that's fucking plus.
That's really, really nice. Again, Jane will know Jane and other mixers who are in will know themselves. Trying to get a chocolate.
Oh God, yeah.
Nailed. It's so hard. It's like a banana or a grape. Grape is one of the because grapes either turn out like they're like synthetic-y, horrible taste, like a chemically taste to them. Where
chocolate's always been hard because you either end up with a very cocoa-y kind of taste, or then you end up with sort of like that really bitter taste.
Again, Jason, obviously Jason does all the Zeus juice flavors. He'll know himself as well with the chocolates.
That's nice. I wouldn't say it's as creamy as the bar, but it's not far off it.
Yeah, I don't think it's overly
I don't think you would want it as creamy as the bar either for a vape,
No.
would you?
No, you wouldn't be able to vape it all day long.
Yeah.
I could vape all day. That's lovely. It's really nice in the mouth as well.
I'll tell you what, this...
Aiden's heard that before.
I have, yeah. This Regenesis is a cloud chucker.
That's nice.
The airflow's leaky. Right, smooth.
No, it's only smooth because you use the coily tool to coil it
Exactly. I think if I'd not got them coils exactly the way I put them,
Yeah.
I don't... See, that's what you get.
It had to be a coily tool.
Yeah, Mark, you're going to have to use a coil tool from now on.
From now on, yeah.
I don't think you'd have got the production or the placement of the coils correctly.
Yeah.
Talking about the coils as well, ladies and gentlemen, really, really good coils. This is Coil Clout, which is one of my sponsors. These are the Fuse Claptons. Absolutely corking coils from what I've tried.
Well, I'm testing this in the drop, and I'm using Chico coils, and they are fantastic as well.
Chico, really good coils. Your Met mod will be coming soon, won't it?
I'm hoping so, yes. Can't wait.
I don't know why I had another bite of that and I've got a talk.
You'll be burping in a minute. You shouldn't have heard it, you'll be burping just now.
And
You know
what
what I
I'd
mean?
just like to say is, this show is now sponsored by Coily Tool.
And Lion Bar.
Well, this show's always had Coily Tool as a sponsor. He started it with me. But this is a sponsor, ladies and gentlemen. So you are going to have a chance a little bit later on to win some of this. Yes. I've started Nightbot, haven't I? I'm a little bit out of sorts. Yep, we have got it. Lovely.
Well, yeah, I think it's got just the right amount of coconut in that juice as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able
Like,
to vape
just
it
the
if I
right
want.
amount.
I wouldn't have been able to vape it.
I ain't got now set up to put it in, but I'll have something set up for the UK Vape Show tomorrow, and I'll...
If you do get over to Rochford, make sure you use 3 Men Vape all the way till 12 o'clock tonight. We'll get you 15% off.
It is. He's got it bang on.
Yeah, very good shot.
I'm well impressed with
I think Vic's already released a review on it. Mine will be coming out this week as well. Obviously, I've been doing the Zeus Juice stuff. I've had to... some of these salts, well, all of them, some of them aren't my flavour profiles, but some of these salts are absolutely gorgeous, like proper in my flavour profile. So what I've had to do is I've had to take the pod off, leave it in the box so I can get the review done tomorrow. So I'll be able to go through and use all the last bit of it before I run out.
Ranges are gorgeous. The original Bolt ones I reviewed, fantastic juices.
Yeah, really, really nice. And they've just sent me out their brand new range as well. That's upstairs. They've sent me that out, so that'll be coming out as well. And I've got some of the exceptional vapes to do. We've got the Renegade coming out. We've got the new Wasp Nano Pro coming out. And we've also got
I look forward to that.
the Orifice, whatever it's called, from
Orifice.
Vapors Cloud. That's coming out as well. So yeah, we've got quite a lot coming out on the channel. I've got 11 days off, so I can get it all done and recorded. Thank you so much for all the support as well. It's been absolutely fantastic.
Is the Wasp Pro, is that the dual post one?
No. It's exactly the same as the other Pro, the original Wasp Nano. But what they've done is they've changed the airflow.
All right.
Yeah, the airflow's lines, isn't it?
Yeah. So, but make sure you come and check the actual review out for that. I'm not going to give them any more than what we should do. What else was I going to tell you? Ladies and gentlemen, I know you've put your hand checks in there, but there's no Mr. B. Sean has loads and loads of porn all over his, so he can't show it.
I've got 2 shout outs.
And Mark's got the shout outs. So I'll tell you what, we'll do the shout outs now on a replay.
People on the replay.
I'm going to play it again, sorry.
People on the replay.
Proper Boatelli.
Proper. Right, we have Paul H. Amazing show. Thanks, guys. Great going with the no alcohol for a month for a fantastic cause.
Thank you.
And then we've got Paul Dooley watching live as usual. But I just wanted to say thanks.
Aww.
Lovely.
Just
Big thumbs up
Sorry,
and a
bud.
fist bump.
I love Paul, mate. Paul's
Oh, he's
class.
lovely.
And there are your shout-outs. So come on, people. Put your shout-outs in the chat.
Down below.
Down below.
Just to give you all a little bit of an update as well about the auction prizes. All the stuff's been sent out from Whitlick. I know Jane sent hers out. Mine are on the way tomorrow. Vic's got all the addresses to send his. Chico's been in touch with both of his. I've got the code for King's Custard, so I'll be sending that tomorrow. And I think that's roughly everybody's all sorted, which is good. Because it's always a nightmare, when you're sending stuff out to people.
Oh, mate. Fucking tell us about it.
Well, you had it. It's just a nightmare because you're worried about is it going to get there. That's why we were a little bit strict on the actual rules.
I think when I did the Misfits Charity Live, right, I think I went down to the post office with about 40 packages. Was a fucking nightmare.
It is just trying to track
paid for it out of my own pocket first as well before people gave the postage back. It was a fucking fortune. I swear to God, it was an absolute fucking fortune.
That's. I wanted to ask you about this. What's the actual rules over in America now? I was talking to some people online the other day, and they're saying that they're still getting a lot of stuff being able to be sent inland.
But I think it's a case of it's like anywhere else. You could probably send something anywhere. It's whether it gets stopped at customs, in it. I'm not sure what they're actually allowed in and what they're not.
No, I don't know.
It might be probably flavours and stuff like that.
So I thought they'd actually had a flavour ban over there, but there seems to be.
I know that they're not allowed to send. I might get this wrong, actually. They're not allowed to use like UPS and things like that. They won't ship vaping products. That's why a lot of the shops shut because they just couldn't get stock.
Jane's saying there she can get stuff into the States. A lot of Jane's custom, and I know for a fact, is American.
Well, I sent it Cicero's out when that got there, all right. Because obviously they were a big. We're losing this flavours. We're losing this. We're losing that, but it doesn't seem to have come quite to fruition. Like a little bit how the TPD did here.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, though, I mean, you can get things shipped over here. We already know this because of the problem that we're having with the disposables that bypass, Her Majesty, should we say, or her.
Her Majesty's pleasure.
Aiden's just sending a text. Just give him a minute.
No, I tell you, what I was just looking at. Somebody sent me it earlier. Again, obviously, we know Manchester is the snide capital of the world, really. If you want to go and get yourself a Gucci handbag, you can get a snide one from there and T-shirts and everything. Obviously, last week, 400k's worth of vaping stuff got seized from Manchester. So, do you think this...
It wasn't just vaping gear, though, were it? It were all sorts.
Well, this one was just actual vaping stuff was actually found, the 400k. I think there was more other stuff found, but this was just vaping stuff. But again, is this crackdown that they've said that they're going to do now coming into fruition?
But what kind of vaping stuff was it?
A lot of it, by the looks of it, were pods. Disposables.
Yeah, there you go. I can guarantee there'll have been dodgy pods in there. And if they find 10 dodgy pods, they'll take all of it. They'll just took all of it.
Yeah. Well, it's the ones that they're not supposed to have.
Where it'll be like the 4,000, 8,000 puff ones and stuff. But they'll have took them, but they'll have also took the other stuff as well, I bet.
I did watch that thing. Obviously, they got a load of kids together and they were telling them that there was high levels of nickel in it. So these must be the snide ones. Did you see it as well?
No, I didn't see it. No.
Yeah, with
the thing is, though, I mean, when this, how the media blows things all out of proportion anyway when they're reporting these things. I mean, when they're saying that the snide, are they just the bigger capacity ones that they sell all around the world that are just coming into the country, or are they literally dodgy ones?
Yeah, that's
the question I ask. Because let's face it, the average Joe Blogs that just buys a pod, he's going to want more capacity. He's going to want more e-liquid in it. He's not having to go shop all the time. So you can understand why people are buying them.
And obviously, if you've got companies such as like Geek Bar, which is obviously Geek Vape, and people like that, your Elf Bars, the proper ones, they're obviously selling them, the bigger puffs, in different countries.
Yeah. So for argument's sake, the products that was designed for the US, where they have no limit on nicotine, they have no limit on capacity, are they shipping them in with the TPD versions in with that lot? And obviously they're selling them under the counter. It's the exact same juice, exact same mod, just a bigger capacity. Is that what's really going off? Or is it you've got dodgy Chinese companies flogging
Crap nicotine
whatever
and flavors and all, not.
Yeah.
And also you've
Do you
got.
know what I mean? I think that this is where the blur starts happening when the black market has to be there. Because
Yeah.
obviously you've got that blur. These might be like you said, these might be Geek Vapes pod systems that are bigger capacity because they can sell bigger capacity in other countries. It's just in this country in Europe you can't.
Neil Pitts, I live in the States. If you know what to do, you can get anything you want. I live in the state that the law is no internet sales, but there is a way around it. Sorry, I'm burping. Jane Dodd as well says, highest counterfeit raid in the world, millions worth. I see a Deralta man. I think I said that right. So yeah, it's been a massive... that's why pods now have the removable rubber bungs in them. Yeah.
I tell you, you say removable, but some of them are an absolute bastard.
They are, yeah.
I swear to God. If you want to get a rubber bung out in some of them, you can guarantee you are going to scratch the shit out of your side of your tank with your cotton tweezers.
No, he's on about the disposables.
Oh, right. Thought you were on about the ones in the tanks.
No.
Sorry.
I think he's on about the disposables, the rubber bungs that you can pull them out. Or is he thinking of the...
I mean, it's like what Neil's just said. There's that many coming in, even in US. They can't stop them all.
No.
It's physically impossible.
Well, you look at how they bring cocaine in and stuff like that.
No, I think he is on about pod systems where they have the actual rubber bung inside the tank, and you've got arse on trying to get the actual rubber bung.
Oh,
out
me and Mark tried that once. What were it? Were it the Acer or something?
Something like that, wasn't it?
They sent me a couple of them. I'm pretty lucky that I got one set sent from China, and I got another set sent from the UK. And the ones from the UK had the rubber, and I was there for ages, just trying to scratch. Eventually, I got it out, but like you said, the inside of the pod was just scratched to shit.
Oh, he's just sitting there, and they do all come out. But I guarantee, right?
What was the Aspire
the bung
one
is
called?
still in that. The bung is still in that because I fucked it off. I got about halfway through. The mod got lobbed across the room. I couldn't get it out. Like,
Mark,
What
nice
was
to see you,
the
buddy.
Aspire before Dot Mod brought their box burrow tank
It
style?
was a Sunbox.
Aspire brought one out.
Sunbox.
No, it wasn't the Sunbox. It was way before them. And they obviously the UK one had the bung in. Oh, and that were a nightmare.
Cloud
to get out.
Flask.
No, way before then. Oh, we're talking before COVID.
Jason, I might have to get you in Zoom at some point then to show me how to get it out because I could not get this one out. I was on for an hour
Sunbox
and a half.
before COVID.
Yeah, but it wasn't the Sunbox. I can't think what the mod was called now. But it was very much. It had a one of the annoying things that I had. It had a posh one side and it was playing on the other side.
I'm not sure. Was it a mod or not like a...
It was like a box. It was a box mod. It was
yeah.
like a burrow tank.
Oh.
You had pre-installed coils to put in it. Can't think what you call it now, but it was Aspire anyway.
Yeah, because they did the Abyss was Dovepo, wasn't it?
That's it. Thank you, Paul. The Mullus.
The Mullus.
And the bung that they put in their pods were blooming terrible to get out. Really thick, heavy, dense rubber it was.
Again, it like you said, it is an absolute nightmare, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like a little bit like.
It's almost similar size, maybe a little bit bigger than the Dot Mod.
Yeah, it looks a little bit more
Yeah,
like.
that's it. That's the one.
I tell you what, it looks a bit like, doesn't it? It looks a bit like Tony B's, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Pulse. No, what was it? Yeah, the original Pulse that we had, done it.
But yeah, it was one of the first early versions of a burrow tank.
Cody,
Yeah,
we get bounty over here. They're normally the ones that are left in the box at Christmas, if I'm honest.
No, in my house they're not.
Not in my
I
house.
fucking love a bounty.
I absolutely hate them.
Absolutely love a bounty. That's why I like that lion bar so much. It's like they took a lion bar and shoved a bounty up its asshole.
That's one way of putting it.
Yeah, nice. I like it.
I wouldn't want you to describe food.
Yeah, I wouldn't make a very good salesman, would I?
No, not really. But can you tell me about the bounty? Yeah, just shove it up his ass with coconut on it, it'd be fine. Jason, to be honest with you, a lot of reviewers do, if they can get it out, and there is a way of doing it, which is quite simple, they do normally put it in the review, how to get the rubber bung out. But what I like as well nowadays is if you do look, a lot of these tanks, you can buy them. I think it's like eSig 1. I did the Fusion R. You can get the XL pods for them now, and they'll sell them. They also did them as well for the Aspire Minican. You could get the 3.5
Well,
mils.
when I used to work at TVS, for argument's sake, you had a TPD tank. Boss would buy in a load of, full size tanks.
Yeah, so they normally send something out like that. So you've got the bubble glass extender. Which, if you think about it, they're banning it. And then you've got people like Steam Crave who just go sod it. And nobody says anything.
I think it was the Drag S used to come with a 2 mil tank. It didn't come with a 5 mil tank with the bung in. No, I think it was 4.5 mil tank. The Drag S Pro or the Drag S, that was a pod. And that you could get the actual 4.5 mil tank anywhere. If you wanted to, you could get it. You could get it all over the place, and they didn't have the bungs in.
I don't
They
know
just
about
used to sell a 2.5 mil tank, a 2 mil tank. Sorry.
The original plan back in the day was, obviously when TPD came out, that there was originally going to sell the tanks with a no glass, and you bought the actual glass separately.
Yeah, which they sort of did do that, didn't they? Because what they did was they sold it with a glass, which was 2 mil. And then, as a free gift, they give you an extender tank on the side because it was sort of like split up.
I don't know if that got clamped down on though, didn't it? I think that got clamped down on. They stopped you doing, or was it just that it wasn't cost effective?
Actually, it was China that clamped themselves down with that one.
Well, they're still doing it, obviously, because they've sent that out and that one's come with it. And they've done it with a number of stuff that I've had, so they're still doing it. And again, when you go through your packaging, and this is a sort of like a little bit of a tip to people who might not have thought about it, make sure you save all them glasses. I've got like a big box with glasses, O-rings, and everything from all the stuff that I've ever
smashed. They're all smashed, like.
Yeah, they're all in bits. But you will be so surprised when you're looking for something to be extended, and you think, I'm sure I've got something to fit that, and just go through all your glasses.
Was that tank there a reviewer's package, or did you get that sent to you, or?
No, I bought that.
Did you buy that? All right,
yeah.
I was just wondering because obviously, I was wondering whether they'd sent that as a reviewer's package. Would they sell it like that? Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah, that was sold like that. I bought both of them.
Yeah.
To review. So yeah, no, they wasn't sent out as review packages.
Hopefully, they'll kind of lift that.
Normally, if they're sent out as review packages, Mark knows as well. They come out. And they'll already have the actual glass in them. We normally don't get the non-TPD compliant, which you're very lucky with that.
Most reviewers don't get a TPD version. They normally get...
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Somebody was just saying about Steam Crave there, and I missed it.
Yeah, when you buy Steam Crave
in the UK, you get the glass in a separate box.
Well, normally when I've got the stuff from Steam Crave to review, it all comes in one big box. You normally have it where you'll have it and it'll have the 25 mil capacity glass on it, or if you've got something a little bit smaller, 5 or 6 or 7, whatever it is, and then you'll get it in the packaging, won't you? Like in the box. Yeah. They've always been very good as well with their packaging, haven't they, Steam Crave?
Well, I bought that. It was supposed to be a limited edition run of that Hadron and Ragnar. Do you know the box where you got a T-shirt with it and that? That was my Thursday T-shirt for a long time. Can you remember?
It was.
I've got the Steam Crave Mason AIO in me stubby.
Yeah. And that came with Obviously, big glass, little glass, no glass, because obviously it was an idea as well, wasn't it?
I was just about to think that.
Big glass, little glass cardboard.
Well, they've already. I was talking to again. Obviously, we restarting reviewing sort of from having to have a year off. A lot of the people who obviously I dealt with aren't there anymore. So it's just going on and starting all over again. But the lad from Amy is stopped doing it at Steam Crave, but the new lad at Steam Crave, they've got the version 2 now, haven't they? Of theirs, of the Meeson.
Yeah, that's what they do. The aromomizer comes with a small glass and a large glass, because obviously you can have the aromomizer as an idea as well, can't you?
Yeah.
But it also comes with the 18mm extension tube as well, doesn't it? Like a chimney to screw in.
I love Steam Crave. I
love it as well.
I really
do.
I love them as well.
The actual fit, finish, quality. You're going to get something that's got. I've got stuff in there from back from 2016, 2017 that's still working perfect.
Chico, how you doing, mate?
It's fun.
And that's what people want: capacity and battery.
Yeah, I've got to admit, when we stopped reviewing, I mean, I'm reviewed now for well over a year and a bit now. It feels weird because you lot are all talking about it. So like vape stuff that's just coming out, and it's like, really?
Yeah. Now, again, I was exactly the same. Obviously having a little bit of a break from it, and when Vic were going, oh, there's this or there's that, or I'm talking to Flat Cap or whatever, and it's this and it's that. Is that really? Is that coming out? That'd be interesting. But I have quite enjoyed the bit of where I've stuck to me. I'm gonna have like 3 reviews a week. Obviously, the last week with the auction and stuff like that, we made everything a little bit more complicated. But yeah, just 3 reviews. Obviously, I've got the stuff from. I've got some juice reviews to fit in there. I'll pop them out as well. But yeah, no, it's been good. But yeah, it's just the people who you deal with all them years ago, they're just not there anymore. It just takes so many months to get back into the run.
Yeah.
Would you go back into it, Mark?
Well, what reviewing?
Completely.
No. Not anymore.
I've got to admit, I've proper loved it.
I'll break it down as simply as I can.
Fuck off.
When he goes to reviewing, I feel like Jeremy Clarkson. He reviews Porsches, Lamborghinis, and all that lot. But it's like Jeremy Clarkson reviewing caravans. And that's kind of how I feel with reviewing.
I've never known
I want to be reviewing
Porsche.
Met mods and that kind of things, and RDAs and that lot. And all I was reviewing was pod systems and AIOs. And it's so like, if you've got no real interest in what you're reviewing, I don't think you give out that vibe that you're interested on the video either.
You got to the point though as well. Again, you talk about reviewer burnout and stuff. The queue was just never ending. So there'd be stuff coming in from Gig Vape. I'd got Aspire, I'd got Inikin. So there'd be just stuff constantly there, and you'd be looking, am I getting anywhere down this? And it ended up being very, very stressful because.
And then you're getting people like Vaporesso emailing you, where's the review? And it's so like, it's not even left China yet.
I've had that loads of times. Can you tell me why the review hasn't come out? Because I haven't received it. It's still in China.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
well, let me know when it comes.
And it was more so, I mean, the nail in the coffin for me was obviously how YouTube treat us.
Yeah, that was what I was
so like getting to the stage where I'm reviewing something and you try and give a positive review anyway. You want to come, or should I say, you want to come across positive. Even if the product is crap, obviously you'll be telling them it's crap or it's brilliant or you like it. And I wasn't interested in actually what I was reviewing.
Well, you went through down the disposable route at one point, didn't you?
And you were so like, I was getting loads of disposables, and it's so like, what am I doing?
Yeah, especially your channel. You got to think where you come from.
Yeah, and it's so like an AIO. Yeah, once you've tried one, you've nearly tried them all.
I've actually got 2 reviews done for disposable. Well, one's a semi-disposable. It's the one where the battery connects to, the Haiti. I've got that review done, and I've also got the one for Pop done, but it's been sat there for about 3 weeks because I'm half and half. Do I release it or don't I? Because on this channel there isn't that many. I think there's probably one disposable review on here. I'm half and half. I don't know whether to release it or not release it. I don't know.
It's a weird one. The way that the vaping industry has gone down now, the route it's gone down, where the cycle of releases is just become an AIO cycle
Market.
all the time.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I've enjoyed Mark because obviously it's where we all started. Really, well, you didn't. You started straight off on a mech box, wasn't it? Where what were it called?
It was the True Mod.
Yeah, so you started straight off on that, but you did then get into juice reviews, and we've always said, people who wanted to get into reviewing, juice reviews are your bread and butter.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, a juice review, definitely.
Yeah, and I've right enjoyed doing that. I've had the stuff from Zeus Juice, which I've been really enjoying. I've got this in from Rochford. I've also got the stuff in from Australia that I've got to review, which I'm really looking forward to.
That luscious.
Yeah, luscious. And Faddy, what a lovely bloke he is. I've got that to review, and I'm interested in. And I've got the stuff from Evolution as well. So I'm Exceptional. I'm really looking forward to that.
But even the juice review side of things, I don't think it's as prevalent as you used to it.
Yeah.
I think because what's happened now is there's a lot of fly-by-nights, juice companies. And you know what it is? It's a big corporation that pretends it's a little corporation. And, we've just brought our new line out. And you'll get that line. And then after about 6 months, it's disappeared, gone. Ooh, silence.
Don't know. Sorry, I was just. Whatever happened to the mod that what mixed the nicotine and juice together in the pod system by percentages?
Oh, that was that French one, wasn't it?
It was, and the story behind that, I was with Paul McCartney at an expo before COVID, and we were sat there, and I normally go with a Little Bro Vapes t-shirt on. I had a Little Bro Vapes hat on, and he always takes the piss out of me, going, "Oh, look at you all merched up. You don't need to be merched up. Who's going to come up to you?" And literally, as he said it, the bloke sat there from Envapo, I think they were, or Envapo? I've got it down there.
No, I've got mine still packed up in me little box.
Envapo. And he went, "Look, well, you're a reviewer." He looked at me, channel. He said, "Look, I'll get this sent out to you. They're just coming out now." And he took me to the stand. I went, "That's a really good idea." It didn't quite work. It just, and I didn't like the look.
It didn't take off.
No,
it was a good idea. The idea behind it was really good.
Well,
but I just don't think it looked weird.
Yeah, not only could you mix the nicotine with it, but you could also mix your flavours. So if you just say you had a lemon in one and a raspberry in another one, you could change the percentages of how much it was actually going to... I think it's down here somewhere.
I love you, Gaily Bops. It was fish.
I tell you what, she was an absolute...
You've got to admit, though, it looked like a bloody breathalyzer.
Did, yeah. So that was it.
Yeah, there you go.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
exactly. Do you shove it in your ear and get your temperature?
I think I got it stuck and I thought, I can't be arsed. Oh, there we go. So the way it works was you put the pods, so it showed you on it, you can be able to see there, you've got like the nicotine and your flavour, or you could have two flavours in it. So you put your two pods, they connected underneath it, like so. And then that slipped into there. It was a, I think it was it a single? I can't remember what it was. Let me just slide that in. Because I tried to slide this in the other day and I was like, I'm just going to give up now.
Didn't you have an app with it as well?
Yeah, it connected to your app so you could do it at the percentages by that. I'll just
see, Bunny's just said there, overpriced and overcomplicated, but was aimed at the starter market. No first-time vapor wants that hassle.
So you then put your battery into there. Now the first one that they sent me out, which I was one of the first, I think it was the first 5 to review it in the UK. They were me, Vic, I think it were Devil Vapor and Chris. We all got them at the same time. Mine didn't work. It came and it didn't work. But it looks like.
Yeah, like a thermometer.
I mean, let's face it. Would you walk around with that?
No, it's just not practical.
No.
So how much? Just out of curiosity, how much was that priced at? Because obviously, Bunny said it was over
£140.
Fuck my life.
And what it came with like with a little leather case to it, and it was quite. I can't remember what the pods were. I think I've still got some pods for it. I don't even know if it'll still turn on. Have I got a battery? Let's see if it's. But like Mark said, it connected to an app, and that was to watch it blow up. I don't know which way.
It's a bomb.
It's a bomb. It definitely is. Does it still turn on?
Does it work?
Probably the answer is no. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, no, it still turns on.
What a waste.
What, the battery?
And
Do you know what? I've still got pods.
Specific pods you had to get for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've still got the pods for it. I think I have, or I've thrown them away. I'll double check. If I've got the pods, I will set this up next week on the show live, and we'll all have a little go. So you could literally put a Nick shot in one side, and then put a flavour, which was like you know.
We'll all have a little go. How's that going to work?
Well,
No, I said I'll have a little go.
Oh, I thought you said we'll all have a little go. I was
no,
like, eh?
I'm going to pass that around.
That's what I was thinking. It's exactly what I was thinking, mate.
Do you know what would be ace if you actually had one?
Mate. I'm going to
bro,
fucking get on
theory,
it.
then you could have just pure nicotine in one channel and your flavour in another. Then
That's what the whole point of it was. So then what you could do is you could change what they was trying to market it was that if in the morning if you needed a little bit more, or the times that you were stressed, you could up your nick level and then bring it back down again.
Jason said how many clicks to turn it on? 36.
They were about what wasn't it? It was about 85 clicks to turn it on. You were that. It's a bit like my wife. I've not turned it on for a while, so it's. She's gonna. Then again, she'll be asleep. She's at work later, so that's good. But yeah, I can understand the idea. Mark, it's 10 to 9
already.
We're gonna. Yeah, we better get. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got your chance to get your hands on the brand new flavour. What was released on? Was it Monday or Friday? Monday. Released on Monday. He is an absolute star. He is, if not the best or one of the best mixers in the UK.
The universe.
Like he has got that lion bar bang on with that. Like
Really,
off the knuckle test, I haven't vaped it yet. I'll set someone up to vape it on tomorrow, but that is bang on the taste on the knuck test.
I'll tell you what. I gave somebody a bottle of the jam tart, and this kid went
Crimson
over and
Seed.
bought 4 bottles of it. He said that is the best juice I have ever tasted. He said that it got to the point where I couldn't stop vaping it.
Is that Crimson Seed? Yeah.
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 Is it Crimson Seed? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Crimson Seed's the jam tart, I think.
But it's like Lou.
Fucking beautiful it is.
She went back to the Curious Curdle. Stick Rochford in, ladies and gentlemen. Gives you a chance to win, and we'll draw it in a little while. We have got Benny Vapes' mixing show, and if you want to learn about mixing and stuff like that, perfect place. Get yourself over there. We love Benny Vapes. And again, Lou's now gone back onto that. She went, oh, that's and the lemon curd in it. People going, where's that from? So yes,
see, for me, out of their juices, my favourite is 100% lemon meringue. I love that juice. I'm
a lemon lush guy.
You see, again, I've always said it. Rochford is a treat vape for me. It's sort of it's what I have after my dinner. Now, a couple of the flavours that I've tried from Zeus Juice, the one that was apple and grapefruit. Whoa. You're getting that green apple, and then you're getting that tartness of the grapefruit. You know, obviously, my mum used to have grapefruit. I used to have grapefruit, so but you're getting that tartness of that grapefruit. But because the green apple's got a sort of sweetness to it, it's sort of you get the tartness, and then the grapefruit sort of turns sweet. Absolutely gorgeous. The other one that I really liked was peach and lemon.
Ooh.
And the peach was like obviously a peach taste, but the lemon was more like a locket lemon.
Oh,
yeah.
So it were more of like a creamy, not creamy. How would you describe a locket lemon?
Like eucalyptus.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
to me, it was a little bit more like that. Yeah, that would be it as well. There is 21 eligible users. Ladies and gentlemen, also get them thumbs up. I don't know how many people are watching. I think we were roughly about 60 odd. Get your thumbs up, people. It always helps the show. And
right
again,
up.
Put him
right up.
Right up.
Yeah, get your thumbs right up there.
Don't forget to join us as well tomorrow on the UK Vape Show. I think Adam is going to be running a marathon in September.
Ooh.
He put his first video out today, and he sent me a message on, I think I was working Saturday, I think it was Saturday or Sunday, blaming me because his wife's gone, look, I think we should do something for charity. So he's going to, both of them, Jackie and him, are going to run a half marathon in September. Jesus, I couldn't do that.
No. This body is not meant for running.
No.
Mine's just meant for rolling down hills or something.
But Mark's is like for getting into small spaces.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm only little.
Oh,
you wouldn't have all that trouble that John McClane had, would you, if you were crawling through them vents?
I don't even have him.
Go through them, no problem.
Yeah, he'd have run through them, stood up.
The borrowers. Okay, well. I just want to reiterate as well, ladies and gentlemen, a big shout out to Mr. B. We love you loads, mate. He's the last probably two. In fact, I could probably go back for the last 12 months. The lad's had some really, really bad luck with a lot of stuff to do with his own health, his family's health, and just things that have been going off. You got to look at it when his house sort of like near enough all collapsed, and it seems to be one thing after another. So big love to him.
Really hard. The lad's been trying really hard with his exercise routines and all that. And every single time he tries to crack it off, something comes up, and it's not nice. So big love.
He's been suffering a lot with sepsis, isn't it? That he's had, and he's had lots of trouble with that. And he just tries. A lot of people may think that Mr. B comes across quite brash and quite. Like, not cocky, but you know what I mean. Like, deep down, that man is not quite like that, and that is a little bit of a mask that a lot of people wear in their life. So yeah, he's had a run of the mill. So I do wish you the best, buddy.
He's had it rough. Every time he seems to take 2 steps forwards, he's getting knocked back all the time.
Yeah, well, yeah, big love to you, brother. Hopefully you're back next week. So what time is it? I think we're getting up to that time. I think we should roll. In fact, we'll give you a last chance. If you've not put Rochford in, get it in. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like 10% off of some absolute corking coils and also other bits and bobs, which I'm going to be showing you. They do these. Mark, these are absolutely brilliant. These razor edge scissors. Proper.
This race.
Oh, look at them. You'll be able to do your nasal hair with them, kidder.
No, well, eventually, I think there's one on there at the end.
Yeah.
And these snips
Look
as well.
Look at my ears. Look at my ears. Look how good my ears are.
It's them snips that hold the thingy as well. It's got like another extra little bit to it. They sent me some of the coil building stuff out. And this cotton is absolutely banging. The utility cotton.
Mm-hmm.
So send that out, and loads of other, some kendo as well. So go and check the shop out. You get 10% off. I think they've actually got another deal on at the minute at 33% off. They are a massive company over in the US, and they're trying to get over here in the UK. So please go and check them out. Right, let's not that public, I can tell you. Right, let's roll it. Sean Morris. I don't think he's ever won that before. Well done, buddy. Do you want it? Do you want it? If you want it, let me know. The email address to contact him is down below, just underneath the beautiful Sean.
I thought you just said just under your testes.
Testy.
No, I was referring
that
to
have really nicely been trimmed with his
Well done, Sean. Get in touch with Rochford. Please remember, people, he does watch the show, so he knows who's the winner is. This is all right. It's not the greatest, but it's all right.
I've never liked Brewdog.
Well, this is stout. This
The brew dogs do some lovely IPAs.
I love it. I've got another one that I haven't tried before.
My favourite one they do that I can drink all night long is Punk IPA. Love it.
Punk, love that. But my favourite really is Hazy Jane. You don't like that, Mark. It tastes like flowers, you said.
Yeah.
It tastes like flowers.
I've got that one to try, which I don't think I've tried.
That's really nice, that.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
like
the
someone
Lost
shoved a load of rose petals in your beer. It's like,
I really do love IPAs, though. I really am into the IPAs.
See, I like my stouts.
Yeah, again, well, you know I do. But I've got to be so careful because obviously with the blood condition I've got, I've got to be careful.
Don't need any more iron.
No, I don't need any more iron. If people, you know, these people who haven't got the iron, come to me. I can give you absolutely loads of it. Do you know what I do? I'm in a part of a group, and this lady posted some pictures. She's actually rusting.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
What kind of group was this before you carry on?
No, it was but she drop in an email, mate, and you get to pick 2 of your own flavours, or if you want to try that one. She's rusting. Her actual coming out of her skin. They actually get yellow patches of rust.
Is she ginger?
She didn't send any of that part, so I'm not quite sure if I'm honest. I'm not
Like
quite
iron
sure.
brew, innit? Made of girders.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been 3 Men and a Vape Show. It's gone absolutely fantastic. Big love to everybody. All the support that this channel gets and this show and to the other casters over here is absolutely amazing. And you do make this community, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you get over to Benny Vapes as well. He's a star. I'm going to let my brother say goodbye to you.
Goodbye. If you'd like to see a little bit more of me, you can always catch me tomorrow night at 7:30 with BFG and Stevie Betty. We'll be doing a juice review tomorrow as well. So,
What's
guys
off?
in chat, big shout out to you guys. Sean,
What's the
little
juice
bro.
review of? What's the juice review of?
The juice review is Johnny's Juice. It's their new sherbet lemon lime. Sherbet.
Ooh. Over to my other brother from another mother, the wonderful Shawnee.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me on again. Always enjoy casting with you guys. Love it. Thank you to chat. You're always class. You don't have to start. We might as well stop saying that. They're fucking class all the time, aren't they?
Yep.
Thank you to the Spanners. And if you want to see a bit more of me, I shall be live over on my Twitch channel straight after this, playing some scary shit. And always remember, fuck shit monkey tits.
I love the Queen.
Yes. I do.
Big love to everybody in chat once again. Please get over to Benny Vapes and go and give him a good support. Thank you so much for all of you being here. And we will catch you same time, same bat channel next week at 8 p.m. Good night from Mia. Bye-bye. Big love to Mr. B. Massive ginormous piss flaps.
Curly too.
Coily tool.
Hairy
Agtash
balls.
coily tool. It's the way to cut him.
The way
All
to
that-
cut your curls.
It's the way to cut him, baby. If you don't cut him right, you don't get it right. Right then.
But you can get it right if you like.